Time shit got weird. Last time we did this, we talked about some weird things. We talked about some strange things, but I'd like to come on with you guys, talk some Q&A, talk some business, talk what's going on in the world, and I'll bring you guys in live too. If you want to come in live and talk about your business, let me know, and we'll bring you in right now. We'll bring you in right now. If you want to go live, go ahead and hit the request. What's going on, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Just getting a cut. As I expressed last time, with you guys, hey, you got to get a cut in the quarantine. Enough of this shit, no shave quarantine. Get your shit right, Get out there, look on point. I don't need a bunch of homeless motherfuckers running around the city. It's bad enough everybody has masks on. Now a person comes up to you, they have a mask on, and they haven't shaved or cut their hair in a month? Yeah, they're probably going to rob you. You don't know that, though. So let's go ahead and bring somebody on, Paul, and let's get this thing started. So it says, hello, fellow dad. Hello, fellow dad. OMG. Oh, my fucking neck still. I don't know what it is, man. What's up, y'all? What's going on? All right, we're bringing in OMG business. What's up?
Billy Jean, the main man. Oh my God. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Oh, this is awesome, man. First of all, I'm very grateful.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see if we can hear you. Hey, Council. Hold on, we're gonna switch the volume.
I just press this, right?
Yeah. Talk real fast. I'll go all the way up.
Can you hear me?
I can, but it's we're maxed out. You know what? It's just doing that as if we're not on speaker. So they're buttoning. Does anybody got a button to go on like speaker?
I'm maxed out the volume. I don't know if
I can't hear you. Hold on. I'm gonna bring you out real fast and try and bring you back there. Someone hold on a second. Go ahead. And then I'm gonna turn off Bluetooth. I think Bluetooth might turn us out. There we go. Okay, let's try that. My bad. All right, bring somebody else on. Go ahead and request in, and we'll bring somebody in so we can get this volume right. Michael Crouch. I sound fine, but I can't hear that well. So I'm glad that we.
What's up, big dog?
Yeah, it is. I can hear it now. What's good, man? How are you?
Man, we doing good. We doing good. It's out here on Maui.
And Maui? Oh,
Yes,
Hawaii.
sir.
Hawaii, yeah.
You already
Hey,
know.
how's it out here? Is everybody like just posted chilling, like just saying Maui life as always, or what's it like out there?
Man, it's water splashing, diamonds dancing.
Well, what questions you got, man?
Man, let's talk high level. We have an agency out here. We do a lot of like doctor marketing.
Yeah.
You guys using high level?
I like high level. I like high level. We're not using it right now, but I fuck with high level. Yeah.
Nice. What do you got that you're interested in these days?
In regards to what?
Just marketing. What's trending for you?
I think for me, it's just the messaging, Like I'm enjoying like tweaking the messaging to see what resonates because I've never seen it impact conversion. Well, I guess it always impacts conversions, but I've never seen it impact conversions like it has now. So for example, rewind a month and a half ago, our typical message of like, hey, learn how to advertise and learn how to scale, right? Learn how to scale, learn how to grow. That was really strong for us over the last few months. But then when everything hit, nobody was thinking about scaling. Everybody was thinking about surviving. And so when I'm like running an ad, learn how to scale, it wasn't exciting and our cost went up, our cost per lead went up, cost per sale went up. But then when we switched it to, hey, if I lost it all, like what would I do? If I had to rebuild, et cetera, our conversion started going through the roof and that's been really, really well for us. And so something I've been talking to a lot of people about is a lot of people keep doing the same thing and they're not addressing it and they're getting fucked up, And then the second part of that is people who are advertising, but unfortunately, they're not actually addressing the fact all these things are going on. They're pretending it's not real. And then people are hearing their messages and that's also falling on deaf ears. Because people are like, you're just selling me your shit. You're not even going to talk about it. I give the example if there was like a lion. So for example, we're on live right now, right? If there was a lion over my shoulder and I knew there was a lion, but I was just talking to you regular as if there wasn't a fucking lion next to me. That would be weird. You'd be like, why are you not talking about the lion next, Billy? There's a lion next to you. And so people actually entering the conversation is so critical versus ignoring it. And the reason why most people are ignoring it is because they're afraid, right? Well, I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to seem insensitive, da 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 da. And they're doing those things and they're completely missing. So that's really, that's really the game. Yeah, man.
How are you balancing like your agency stuff and like your teaching right now, like as far as like classes and things?
Well, we made that pivot years ago. So like I did agency for probably about 6 years, and that was heavy lead gen for franchises. And then we probably 3.5, 4 years ago went all in on education in school, and now we're up to almost 100,000 students in 75 countries, and that's our focus. Now the agency we still have, but we use it completely different. Strategic relationships, big projects, other deals, invest into equity deals, but just as far as like paying to do the service, not so much. It has to have more to it than that.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So you're focused
Well, shout
mainly
out to
on
Maui, brother.
what's that?
It's a shout out to Maui.
That's what's up, dog. Where you at, San Diego?
Yes, sir. Best city in the world.
Nice.
Yeah. Are you surfing today or what? You got your hair down, put your hair up. You about to hit the waves? You just out here.
Man, you already see it.
Yeah. I need to come out to Maui. I'm fucking up. I'm out here in the office.
Y'all opened up out there?
Say what?
Y'all opened up out there?
Not really. Like everything is still closed, but you still have, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know is the answer. I want to say no. No is the short of it, but you got some people still kind of moving and shaking underground, so to speak. So,
All right, I got a question. So what do you see over the next like 6 months with ads? Like, I mean, I've been teaching for a while too. Like I've taught a ton of courses on like Ty Lopez's SMA and different things. And what would you say you see for like the next 6 months? Like, what do you?
What I see over the next 6 months is, I don't like the word correction because it sounds so institutional, but I'll call it the great exposing. So for example, I'm a big believer in the fact that, winners win and losers lose, right? So I believe Corona and everything that's happened, obviously I don't want to sound insensitive to the fact it really did fuck people up, but I think a large portion, maybe even a majority, are people who really shouldn't have been in business in the first place, and now they're going to use this as a fucking excuse to collapse and go the other way. Yeah. Because ultimately what I believe people really want is to feel good about the decision to not go through. And at the end of it, when they're like, oh man, Corona just took me out, they feel like there's no guilt or shame or association with it. You know what I'm saying? So I think people are really going to collapse to that. And I think the people who are strong are going to come out even stronger. I think they're going to gain massive momentum. And I think they're going to eat up all the market share that's going to be left by the ones and twosies and the fake ass motherfuckers, so to speak.
Hey,
that's what I believe.
I would agree with that for sure.
Good, man. Well, you keep holding down Maui, man. I'm going to bring some other people in, but good chat, brother.
For sure, man.
All right, homie. Stay up later. He had the setup, y'all. He had the water in the background. You about to go paddleboarding today. That's what's up. So we'll bring other people in, y'all. Hit the button, whatever, request to be in live. We're going to go through, do some Q&A. Doesn't matter your skill level, advanced, beginner, whatever it is. We'll have some fun. Shout out to Mark Lack. I see you playing. Let's bring in Nathan. We're bringing in Nate right now and talk some shop. By the way, does anybody know the proper position to sleep? Because I think I fucked up my neck.
What's up, man?
What up, dude? How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm chilling, just, getting a cut, hanging in the office, shooting some ads. Just got done recording my podcast and, yeah. What question you got?
So I got a quick question for you. I own a fitness studio. I have 2 locations in Queens, New York.
Okay.
It's basically.
Oh, by the way, before you even go, describe that for everybody because everybody heard about New York, etc. But I don't think people really understand. What up, Lauren? I don't think people really understand. So, give us a look in.
You mean like what's going on here with the virus?
Yeah, especially in the heart of New York, a fitness studio. The industry is getting dominant. The city's getting dominant. What's that been like?
So basically, I I'm not in the city. I'm not in Manhattan. I'm in Queens. So it's
Okay.
probably a little bit different. For the most part, we're still in quarantine. Everything's closed. I mean, I know some places are already opening up, not us. Fitness studios in general, a lot of them have pivoted to online training.
Yeah.
I'm actually in your boy Mike Arcee's group.
Shout out to Mike. Yeah.
Yeah, good guy. So yeah, everything's closed. Fitness studios are all closed, obviously.
Yeah.
My question for you is this. So the fitness studio that I have, it's basically, you know, group training, let's say 20, 30 people in a class, like 8 classes a day. When it comes to marketing, you know, fitness studios are the type of business that are going to get hit a certain way after all this, meaning they're not going to open the same way when this is all over because people are still scared, right? For example, right now we're closed. I walked into my business and I already have like 200 or 300 voicemails of our own members saying I want to cancel my membership. Now,
Wow.
a lot of us are not charging our members unless.
Wait, by the way, hey, what did that feel like?
Dude, this is like, I've never thought anything like this would be possible, and it feels like all the hard work you put in, like 50% of it just went to the garbage.
Right.
But it is what it is, you know, and like you just said with the other guy, a lot of people are going to use this as an excuse. But those are the people that shouldn't have been in the business in the first place.
But then let me commend you, man, because there's a lot of people who are bound. Like you got to think, like you're literally getting hit like hard. Your industry, your location, like you're getting hit hard.
Because we're on member base, right? So we're not the type of business that you come in and buy something and leave and maybe come back a week later. We're membership based. So like if they cancel their memberships, we're done, you know?
Right. And but the reason why I'm pointing it out though, man, is honestly like people need to hear from people like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's inspirational. Like you're going through all this shit and you're like, fuck it, here we are. Let's continue to move and pivot. So let's talk about that. Like, you know, I guess actually let me not jump in. Like, so what's your question, man? How can I help?
So here's my question. So right now, I have a partner as well, and we're just sitting here like the other day, we're brainstorming what do we believe is going to happen when this is all over in terms of fitness studio businesses, and when it comes to marketing specifically, what should we be working on? For example, right now our lead generation, we have, let's say, 3 leads a day, right? So let's say about 100 a month, more or less. Okay. And we're bringing them into the studio. It's a free trial, and then we close them when they come in, right? Yeah. Now, right now, obviously our ads are off because our business is closed. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe we could use this time to build our personal brand organically, like build our Instagram page somehow, you know, brainstorm, have a few of our instructors go outside in a cool place in Queens and just start doing kickboxing outside and just post it, you know, stuff like that. What do you think? What would you do if you're a local business like mine, meaning you can't really do ads to anybody, it has to be in your local community? A fitness business specifically, what would you be doing right now to kind of take advantage of this opportunity that we have, or I guess to make the best of whatever is going on?
Well, I'll tell you, man. So my background is lead generation for fitness studios. So a lot of people don't realize I own an agency. And so, yeah, like I work with, I don't know, probably 300 Orange Theory fitness locations. I can't even count how many massage NBs, European wax centers, Tidal Boxing, Crunch, literally every fucking fitness thing that you can think of. I probably did lead gen for, man. I did it. Put it this way. Everything you see Jim's doing today, your boy right here, I put that shit on. Like for real. Like literally was doing that. So that's my background. But I learned something. I actually learned a lot from doing that. And one of the things that I learned was from Orange Theory. And I want to give them a big shout out. And I'll tell you the story real quick because I think it's important. So I'm doing marketing. I'm doing lead gen. This is a decade ago, okay? Something like that. Maybe less, six years ago. Maybe some 5 years ago, whatever, okay? And I'm talking to an Orange Theory fitness member, and I said, hey, like, let's start generating leads. Like, tell me how your fitness model works. I didn't know what it was at the time. And they said, oh, we're actually not open yet. And I said, okay, well, fucking call me when you're open. Why are you calling me right now? You're wasting my time. Like, what's going on? And then they're like, no, we start pre-selling. And I said, I don't get it. And he said, yeah, we pre-sell gym memberships. I said, what? Like, literally, what does that mean? He said, well, our gym's going to open in 4 months at this location. And we get people on the phone, and we get their credit card in advance, and they come to work. I was like, and I was skeptical. At the time, I said, dude, people can just go to a million different gyms. They're not going to want to pre-sell for this. And I was like, tell me about the workout. And he explains the workout and how different it is. And I was like, dude, Nobody's going to understand that shit. Like, are you kidding me? This is dumb, but whatever. I'll generate leads for you. Who cares? Like, okay, fine. So I do, and we kill it, and we get them a bunch of leads. And every single day, they're fucking closing. They're closing, they're closing, they're closing. This gym ends up opening before the doors open. Keep this in mind. Before the doors open, with over 300 members. Before it fucking opens. Yeah. And I'm like, this is crazy. So then I do it. I ended up doing pre-sales for about 150 of their locations. I saw some open with 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 650, all before it opens. So I'm listening to you right now. And you guys already had something good set up. You already had members. And I'm like, dude, what a fucking, like, don't pivot too much where you're like doing something completely differently and you lose your momentum, right? Where it's going to distract you, you know? But what I would do is sell the fuck out of some pre-sale memberships right now. Sell the fuck out of some pre-sale memberships right now and only do that. And when it opens, it fucking opens. And what you do is you give them a big incentive, a crazy discount for paying in advance. So that way you get the cash flow to support you, your family, your partner, and your business. They're paying up front. And then by the time they actually come in, you can go back to business as usual and start charging, etc. But dude, fucking pre-sell like crazy right now. Pre-sell, pay in full, big incentive. And if you do that and you already know how to generate leads, etc., you will fucking kill it. That's it. That's what I would do. If it was my gym and doing so much pre-sale, that's literally what I would focus on.
Okay, but if you think about it, this is not a regular time when you could do a pre-sale. Like basically when you're doing a pre-sale, the only thing that the customer doesn't know about is, or that they're taking a chance about is, oh, is this place going to be shit or is it actually going to be good?
Which is a big
thing. Right now, there's another problem, which they're thinking, is it safe?
Let me tell you. There's always some shit. When it was the gym, it was like, hey, well, how can we sell it? Because we don't know when it's going to open, right? And that's the same thing right now. When is the thing actually going to open? But when we were doing fucking construction projects, it was the same thing. They're like, well, we think we're going to get this location in 3 months. Then the shit would be pushed back fucking 7 months. Like, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you got to roll with it. You know what I mean? And then even, too, it doesn't matter. It's like, hey, you know, the need, here it is. The need doesn't change. People are coming to you because they need to fucking work out. Yes, maybe there will be different rules where you have to stand further away from each other. Then you stand fucking further away from each other. You know what I mean? Like, I can tell you're good at what you do. You will come up with a pivot, a program, and a system to help them get results regardless. Is that true?
Yep.
And who cares? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to come in. So, dude, just focus on selling and doing what you're doing. Like, 100%. Like, and just fucking kill it, brother. You got it. You want to switch out, Paul? But yeah, man, like you got the shit. Your head's in the right place. And also, too, you got to remember, for every person who's like, oh, shit, I don't know what I want to spend, somebody else is begging to get things reopened. Somebody else is doing exceptionally well right now and would love to pay pre-sale to help support somebody else. You know what I mean? It's not like you need every single person in New York to come to your place. You need 100 people. You need 100 solid people to make that commitment. Can you close 100 people? Fuck yes, you can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
You got it, brother. Keep that shit up, man.
Billy, thank you very much. Have a great day, man.
We got to close out so it doesn't kill us or kill the feed. Appreciate you, man. Cool. Yeah, so it says amazing that you can pre-sell 3 to 7 months in advance. That's what Orange Theory did. I couldn't believe it. I've never seen anything like it ever in my whole entire life. Never. And then I was a believer. And I had doubts. But they showed me differently. And I learned from that. I'll never forget that. So again, you know, I see so many people not sell, because this is, by the way, we're all guilty of this. But we have so many limiting beliefs like, oh, no one's going to buy right now. Is it safe enough to buy right now? Is it too early to buy right now? The answer is, if you can sell right now, that's the answer. Will they buy right now? If you can sell right now, you know what I mean? And by the way, if you can sell before, you can sell right now. If you couldn't sell before, then you're definitely not going to sell right now. Let's bring somebody else in. If you scroll up a little bit, it was right there. There it is. Bring an official feature. Go ahead. Official. What's up, man?
Billy Jean, how you doing, brother?
What's cracking? Is that a gold chain around the necklace?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. You out here stunned. You out here stunned. Okay. What's up, man?
I'm trying to follow in your footsteps. Thank you, brother. I wanted to actually talk to you, and I'm so excited, man. I've been trying to get with you forever. I'm in L.A., and I'm in music. So I wanted to get some advice. You know, right now it's a crazy situation. You already know it was a huge pivot for the industry already.
Sure.
Where, you know, selling CDs, you were great. Now it's streams. We
Yeah.
can't do tours at all. You know, we had tours lined up the whole year. That's our income. But
Right.
one of my friends, we're actually releasing a project June 13th as an example, just to get some things going.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, how the heck are we going to market to people? They can't come to shows. We don't even know
Right.
what a strategy is. You
Yep.
know, it just want to get some tidbits.
So
It
tell me,
doesn't.
so you're the artist, yeah?
Yes, sir. And I'm a
Yep.
songwriter as well. Yes.
So do you sing, rap, what?
I rap, and I
Okay.
also can do a little singing. But yeah, I rap.
Okay, there you go. How's your fan base? Like, do you have a big audience right now? Small, medium? Where you at?
I would, for me, I would say small. Some people would say medium.
Gotcha. So essentially, when people buy music or they go to a show, why do they do it? When someone goes to a concert, why do they do it? Number one reason.
Because they love the music or they want to enjoy the experience.
Okay, sure. Now, generally speaking, right, they may be a fan of the music, they may be a fan of yours, but there's a massive problem that music solves. And it's one word, fucking boredom. Boredom. You know, music is entertainment, right? Now, think about this. You have an entire world right now, an entire fucking global marketplace that is more bored than ever in history, straight up. Boredom has never been so fucking high in their life. And people would die to go to a show. Now, obviously, you're right. They can't go to a show. However, can you perform your shit live in a platform like we're on right now?
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
We'll prove it. Go ahead and spit something. We listening?
All right, cool. Since we're in the pandemic, let's do this. Yo, different personality, different persona. Coronavirus out, you so sick with corona. They say they catch the virus, you're going to be a goner, and everybody panic, they scared of pneumonia. Question.
Hey.
Will you survive? Are you fighting right now? Will you swallow your pride? When you stand before God right after you die, and if you're scared right now, you scared of the fire? Just something easy, you know, yeah.
Ooh, he said something easy. Okay. I see. Man, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, clearly you got game. Clearly you have skills. Now, here's the thing. I bet you right now there's an army of people who would fucking pay musicians or entertainment for private shows. I'll literally give you a Facebook strategy this second that you can use. I swear I put it on everything that it will make you money. Okay. So have you ever run a Facebook ad before?
Yes, with no direction, but yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So there's a feature in Facebook that allows you to advertise to people who have an upcoming birthday. Okay. So literally you can click two buttons and everybody who has an upcoming birthday, you can say, you can show them in particular ads within 1 week. Okay. So you can pick up your camera right now and you can shoot a video that's freestyling. And it's talking about someone's birthday and asking, saying, hey, if you would like me to rap for you on your birthday coming up, click the button. I'll do a private show for you and your friends. Period.
Good.
They click the button. They input their name, email, phone number. You call them to book them. Right? Now, for their birthday, to earn their trust that they don't know you as well, maybe you do it for free. But what's going to happen is when you do it, they're going to have a whole bunch of people with them. So you just ask them, hey, if you'd also like me to perform for you, this is what it costs to do a show. And then you book it out. You know, I was helping our model with, we have a magician friend who's really fucking good to do something similar. But to me, the demand for entertainment is higher than ever, and you have a skill that can be translated virtually. So for you, the opportunity is on the road. I was telling my homegirl this, who's big into music, and as a solid music career, I'm like, look, you know, people, what they want more than even the show is they want VIP access. They want backstage access.
That's good.
Now, you can sell that to them. Like people would love to get that close with. Now imagine, like, just imagine going to like a J. Cole concert, right? And then afterwards, you got 10 minutes with J. Cole, and you can ask him whatever the fuck you want. People will pay a premium for it. It's actually a time to charge more than you ever have before, right?
Absolutely.
So that's the fucking game, man. Is like demonstrate your talent. Ask people if you can serve them, and the birthday is the occasion. Right? And I mean, depending on your style, right? If you said you're a songwriter too, if you know some singers, you can also advertise to people who have an upcoming engagement or, I mean, upcoming anniversary. You can click a button and say, hey, your anniversary is coming up. Is it okay if I serenade your significant other? Here's what it would sound like. See what I'm saying? So there's so many opportunities, and that's the game. Is you're right. All those things that you mentioned are troubled right now. Our channel, you can't just go on tour. But the pivot is amazing right now, and that's where your opportunity lies, man. So I believe you have a powerful thing in front of you. Now you just got to execute, but I think you can do it, man.
I really appreciate you, man. Thank you for your time.
Absolutely. Paul, don't click out so it doesn't kill the whole thing, but we appreciate you, brother.
Thank
you. Yeah. Yeah, he had bars too. He was out there spitting. He was out there spitting, you know? So, yeah, man, good shit. We'll do one more, y'all. We'll do one more. Hit the chat. One sec, y'all. Paul's going to bring somebody else in. No. I meant to scroll up, yeah. Hold on, yo. We're trying to find it. It gets lost. Like, you have to click it only when it shows. I'll go down and it'll be at the bottom. Yeah, one last question if you want to come. There we go. Okay, we found it. We found it. All right. Whatever you want to bring it. It's cool. Josh coming in. What up, Josh?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Hold on. It's hard to multitask sometimes. What's up, Josh? What's your question, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Doing well.
Real quick, so I'm in your gene pool, and it's fantastic. But one thing I've noticed that I haven't seen touched on is what's the difference, at least in your experience? You can read on it all day, but what's the difference between doing a traffic campaign versus a conversion campaign? Because personally, I haven't seen a difference in conversions doing either of them, and I've never seen it touched on.
Yeah. So traffic, when you're running an ad for traffic, is basically telling Facebook to get us as many eyeballs, as many qualified eyeballs as we can. But when you're bidding for conversions, you're saying, hey, I actually need the name, email, and phone number. I actually need the purchase or whatever the objective is. What happens is, as Facebook gets more data about who it is that actually gives you their name, email, and phone number, becomes a lead, it starts optimizing for that, meaning it starts looking for more people like that. So you want to go, when you're thinking of long-term campaigns, you want to bid for conversions because it's going to continue to find people who don't just click and go there, but will actually buy your product or service. And that's the fucking game. So basically, you want to be on the same side as Facebook. Facebook gets all this fucking data, and they can stereotype and predict who is most likely to actually buy your shit. And when it's optimizing for conversions, that's what it's doing. It's finding the people who are most likely to buy, opt-in, or whatever the fuck it is. That make sense?
Yeah, so if you're doing something, do you separate them like you would do a traffic for, say, cold traffic and then retarget them to conversion, or just straight up cold traffic, cold version campaign?
We'll usually just start with conversions in the beginning and just go there and spend the money. And what you'll see typically, well, I don't want to say typically, what you will see at times is when you start spending and bidding for conversions, because they don't have any data yet, right? Your costs will go like this. But once they start getting data and saying, oh, okay, these are the type of, then you see it goes, and then it usually goes like this and flattens out.
Awesome.
So
I should,
you know, but also I'll give you another perspective, right? So let's say you're doing a retargeting ad and you have a smaller audience, okay? And it's like a really concentrated, super targeted audience. You may want to do just traffic and show them an ad as many times as possible, and you may not be thinking about conversions anymore. Does that make sense? So if you want to blitz a marketplace and like really go on top of something, and it's a small niche and they're likely to convert, then you go traffic and just spend as much money to get as many eyeballs as you can. Make sense?
Yeah. No, that's cool. So
question,
focus a little more on conversion than traffic then.
Yeah, exactly. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks. Hold on. Don't click out. Paul will take you out. No doubt, man.
Thanks,
One second.
Appreciate it.
No doubt. Yeah. Okay. One more. What was that? Outcast? Ooh, nah, nah, nah. Hey, bombs over Baghdad. Uno, dos, chase the song. Okay, we're bringing in one more. Let's go down a little bit. Let's see. We got Peoples. Let's go to the top, actually. Commander Rachel Wilson. Let's bring in Commander Rachel Wilson. Sounds like she can whoop my ass. Commander Rachel Wilson, we're bringing you in. All right, Commander Rachel Wilson.
Hello?
What's up? I can't see you. It just says loading, but I can hear you. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Yeah, for some reason it froze me. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think so. Here, let me do this.
But
I'm
I
gonna
like
try and
crazy.
I'm gonna try and exit out and then bring you back in because right now it's not loading for us. So hold on. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna request to come back in, Rachel. Go ahead. Did you guys get that black box too, where it was just loading, or was that just us? Because we couldn't see her. We could hear her, but it was just like a black box and it had like a loading sign or whatever. Okay, let's try. We're gonna try and bring Rach back in here. Let's see if we see you there. There she goes. All right, we'll try this again. All right, Rachel, we're coming to you. Oh yeah, it may not work. So we may have to bring somebody else in. Let's see here. 3, 2. Rach, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Let's do your question out. Is it quick? Can we do a quickie?
Yeah, basically I have a new company and I deliver baby products on demand and locally in my city.
That's
And
cool.
I don't really know how to like advertise. I have like a monthly budget since it's like a startup that I did. I have a
Sure.
monthly budget of $900.
Okay.
And I would like to use it to make like, I just want to use it correctly and not just spend
Yeah.
$900 and then me feel stupid afterwards.
Well,
I have,
I'll tell you what, this is, and I appreciate you sharing this. This is actually an important lesson for everybody, is I actually want you to embrace using the money and looking stupid because we do it all the time as advertisers, right? That's my whole business. And I just want everybody to know is as much as we advertise, we fail frequently. All of the time. We have so many ads that don't work, it's crazy. And what you got to realize that you're paying for there is market research. Finding out what people are responding to and what they're not. You know, to give perspective, if you were to buy market research 20, 30 years ago, people would pay $30,000, $50,000, $100,000 for focus groups. Like for people to conduct those focus groups and for competitive analysis, people pay, I mean, it was a booming industry. And so when you are spending that money, number one, especially in the beginning when you're trying to figure it out, you will have ads that just don't work. They'll suck, right? And I know it's the need of like, we're like, damn, well, I'm small. I need it to work, right? I got bills to pay, etc. But unfortunately, it's the part of the business plan that everybody forgets to account for. They forget to account for the fact that they're going to lose money in marketing initially, and that's what they test. So from a mindset perspective, when you are testing it, yes, we want to be careful. Yes, we want to do the thing that's going to most likely work, but we also have to understand to be patient that, yeah, it's probably going to suck, no matter how good we are or begin, okay? So that's number one. Now, the second thing is your baby products. Now, where do you make the most profit in your company delivering baby products?
currently it's actually in the delivery, like my
Okay, so
delivery
the
fee.
delivery. Okay, got
Yes.
you. And so real quick, how do you get your customers right now?
Well, because of Corona, they've been easier to get, but
Mm-hmm.
before it was just word of mouth or like face to face. And since we can't
Got
do
you.
that so much, I would like, okay, I would like to do it correctly online. And I was
Yeah.
thinking
Can,
of
can I give
maybe
you a
doing,
$5 a day strategy? Can I give you a quick $5 a day strategy?
yes,
What city are you in?
San Antonio, Texas.
Okay, so you're in San Antonio. So you go to San Antonio, Texas. How far do you deliver? How many miles out?
We'll deliver to the next city, but there's a minimum purchase you have to make.
Gotcha. So without the minimum purchase, how many miles away from your home is that?
Um, like 30 miles, 40 miles.
Yeah.
Well, technically, on average, it's 23, but I consider it there and back. So it's like 46 miles.
Got it. So for radius, here's what I want you to do. Have you ever created a Facebook ad before?
Yes, but I don't think it's good.
Okay, that's all right. So what I want you to do is you're going to go in the back end of Facebook Ads Manager. You're going to type in your address, and then they're going to say, how far would you like to advertise? You're going to select 20 miles, right, which is your radius. There's one. Then there's another setting in there where you can search, and you can only advertise to parents with children. You can just select that as an advertisement, okay? Then you're going to select the gender. Don't advertise the dudes. Dudes are the worst. Like, we're like, yeah, mom will figure it out. Just guys suck. Specifically advertise to women, period, okay? Now, how old, when you said baby products, how old are the babies?
Baby, like 0 to 3 years old.
Okay, so literally with a couple clicks of a buttons, you can advertise specifically to women within 20 miles of your house who have babies, period. Now your message is you picking up the phone and showing yourself, not like right now, while I see is a black circle, but showing yourself and saying, hey, mom, do you need baby products, but are you afraid to go to the house? My name is Billy, and what I do is I take all the risk for you, and I will deliver your baby products. Click the button below or text this phone number, and that is it. That's your entire ad. Now, when you're selling them and showing yourself, you're showing the fact that who you are, your real person, and your energy. Like, it's not just about the service. They need to trust you, right? They need to trust you. They need to see you. That's why it needs to be a video app. But the offer is really straightforward. It's just like, hey, everything's crazy right there, and I understand that more people are at risk than others. So please allow me to take the risk for you, and I will come and safely and I will deliver whatever baby care products that you need. If this is you, text me right now, and that's it. And I want you to spend $10 a day on that, and that's your whole thing. That's it. And then just sell people. That's it.
Okay. I wish I could. I was trying to write down what you were saying really, really fast.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all I did is I'll repeat it for you, right? Type in your
Yeah, 'cause
address,
you're so good at
advertise 20 miles out, advertise to parents, specifically women who have babies. These are things you can select in the ads manager. Just you click a button, right? Okay. Then you're going to shoot a video on your cell phone, showing your personality, and make sure you smile a lot and you're really warm. And you're just saying, hey, attention mama bears. You know, if you need baby products right now, but leaving the house is really challenging, especially with everything that's going on, let me pick it up for you. Text me if you need me to pick up. This is what I've been doing. I've already served blank amount of mommies in the Texas area. I look forward to helping you out. You got this, girl. That's it. Literally, that's it. That's all you. That's the best way to spend your $50. You spend $10 a day, you get them on the phone, and you keep reinvesting that money back into ads, and that's it. And make sure you're charging enough to actually be profitable, because that's, you know, the driving. There's a lot of expenses, the products, a lot of things that can come into place. So
Yes.
yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
Rachel,
Well,
you got
thank you.
good stuff. Don't close out. We're gonna take you out. All right.
All right.
Okay, appreciate you. There you go. You know, and you guys, by the way, if you haven't bought my shit, this is all we do. We just, like, this is what I'm saying. This is why I'm so proud of what we do. By the way, almost 100,000 students in 75 countries, so not many people can fuck with us, but that's not here nor there. What I'm telling you guys is there's a lot of business coaches. There's a lot of motivational gurus. There's a lot of people that hype you up. We help you pay your fucking bills, period. How are we different? We give you the real shit. We're tactical. We've done it more times than most people on the planet. We serve the small business owner. Facts. Like, that's what we do. Like, your businesses, this is all we do. This is our community. We have more data on it than most people on the planet. That's it. That's the facts. So, like, right now, if you're like, oh shit, and you're thinking about your business, and if you're doing anything else except making money and sales, like, what are you doing? Like, the only thing you need to work on right now is fucking getting customers. Everything else is just busy work. Everything else is just busy work that you're just bullshitting around. You need customers. Knock it off. What you need is customers. Stop playing yourself. You need some damn customers. That's why you come to us. You come to us when you want to get paid. When you want to get motivated, y'all know who you can see. A lot of people you can see there. When you're looking for, come on, guys, just do it. Shut the fuck up. You want your bills paid? You want to make money? You want to save cash? You want to protect your family? Oh yeah, you call Billy G this marketing. You call us. That's what we do. All right. Anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate you for rocking with us right now, and I hope all is well. I'm going to take off, because I gotta go make some ads. I got a new ad dropping that I think is going to be really effective. So I enjoy the process. It's creative. It's fun. I appreciate you guys rocking with us. I love you. I hope all is well. Take action, even if you suck. Love you.